one day he just finds this beautiful mannequin
Oh, there you
who
showed
he
us the story
imagines.
now. Done, 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 done. But
नहीं 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 यहाँ पे थोड़ी वो तो ट्रेलर में है
इतना
ट्रेलर
तो
में है
हाँ, इतना तो ट्रेलर में है.
I'm not going to say anything out of the trailer. मैं बहुत ट्रेनिंग वाला हूँ इसमें, बहुत experienced हूँ.
for me, it is more of the insight of why am I telling the story and what is going to be the interpretation for a cinema lover or an audience, or even when I'm explaining it to my actor, why am I telling the story? So the what will be very easy, but the why is what is more important.
I think I never expected to play a romantic role from whatever the kind of offers I was already getting.
Please don't forget to see the dimple on his face in the film.
Oh God.
Today I have with me Ashwiny Iyer Tiwari and Abhishek Banerjee, who are here to talk to me about their upcoming Netflix film called Ankahi Kahaniya, which I have seen and I absolutely love. But just welcoming the both of you here, first of all. Thank you for joining in. How are you guys?
Thank you so much. I didn't know that you had seen it already, so thank you so much.
Yeah, first of all, few.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing.
She said she loved it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but we do not know which one she liked. No, so we have to.
Thank you, Shweta.
Yeah, we need to know.
No,
but for all three of us are together.
I'm assuming ours.
You should just like all the three stories, and that would be great. Because I mean, we all are in this together. This three stories, which is one. Yeah.
So if I have to be honest, I've just seen the one with y'all in it, like your story. I haven't seen the other two because I'll watch it during when it's closer to the reviews and all. But for now, I watched it because I just wanted to get a vibe of the entire film, because it's, first of all, I love anthologies. Okay, like I am glad that.
Oh, thank God, someone who said they love anthologies.
Thank God, yeah.
I love them. What are you saying? I
also love them. We all love them. I think we all get to really. Unknowingly, it's three different stories or four different stories, and it just becomes one.
Yeah, it's amazing. And with this one, y'all have such a, without even saying much, you're like, how you're talking about loneliness, in a city where this person doesn't really have anyone to speak to, anyone to just share his feelings with, or just someone to listen to, as basic as that. And he just finds it in a mannequin. And how whatever happens after that and all of that, obviously that's for everybody else to watch. But I have seen the film, so I know what it's all about. For everybody else who will be watching the film, how would you introduce them to your world?
Abhishek, I think you should start.
Oh, okay. I think it's a story about love, and it's a story about honesty, I think, which is very important part of love, and loneliness. It's like, I think loneliness is the last part for me, because for me it's like more about someone trying to find love, and someone trying to at least have conversations with a partner, a companion.
Yeah.
And that's how I approached it. Loneliness is, I think, is a byproduct of maybe living in a city like Bombay. So that acceptance, I think, वो अंदर से हो जाता है. लेकिन ये एक्सेप्टेंस होना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है कि यार मेरे लिए कोई बना ही नहीं है, या मैं किसी से बात ही नहीं कर सकता. I can't like have my heart to heart with somebody. I don't even have a friend. And the family, which is like mother, mom calling, or a roommate, they're so close. They're like, family is so close to you, and then of course the roommate is right next to you, and still probably you cannot have any kind of conversations about your life, about your day with them. So yeah, I think the search for the character, I think the search for love for Pradeep was always there. He just didn't find someone, and then one day he just finds this beautiful mannequin.
Oh, there you showed us the story now. Done. But
नहीं नहीं यहाँ पे थोड़ी वो तो ट्रेलर में है. ट्रेलर में है.
ट्रेलर में है.
I'm not going to say anything out of the trailer. मैं बहुत ट्रेनिंग वाला हूँ. बहुत एक्सपीरियंस्ड हूँ. So no, and one day he he finds someone and he finds the mannequin and how he develops the relationship with her and how he gets attached to her. I think that's what the film is all about.
Interesting. Ashwini, do you have a similar take to how you would want to?
No, I would just go on a more psychological take, because as a maker, as a storyteller, I do feel that when it start off, for me, it is more of the inside of why am I telling the story and what is going to be the interpretation for a cinema lover or an audience, or even when I'm explaining it to my actor, why am I telling the story? So the what will be very easy, but the why is what is more important. And in the why is that in the changing times of human relationships, in spite of being together, you're still all alone. And for me, that is a very important aspect with the busyness of life, with the busyness of achieving something, with the busyness of running towards achieving a dream or success or a goal. And in that process, we all are together, but we're still alone.
How nice. That's actually very beautifully put. Also, because I've seen the film, I kind of also understand it, I think, a little better. For someone who's not seen the film, I think they'll probably have to watch the film and I think they will connect. But I think, like you said, it's also going to be like a different interpretation for everybody out there, right? Like the audience will connect on a different level. Like how Abhishek said, it's more about love. Like you spoke about loneliness. Like I also connected with what Ashwini said, because you see how you're out there. There are times when you just want someone to listen to you. How he's just had this, the same day he's having on and on. Like we see the same day, office अपने दुकान पे जा रहा है, वो सब कर रहा है. He's coming back to his roommate without anyone. He doesn't have anyone to speak to and all of that. And suddenly he finds this mannequin and he feels that he can just share his feelings with her. And
without being judged, and without being repeatedly told, I'm busy today and don't talk to me anymore, or let's just, why are you telling the same thing again and again? So
yeah.
I think it's that.
I mean, yeah, isn't that like just the perfect way to be? But your reasons for being a part of this one?
I think firstly, of course, Ashwini ma'am, I think she's a fantastic director. So I wanted to work with her. That's like something, I think every actors will have their own grid and checklists with regards to directors. And then, of course, the story, I was at the airport and Arey ma'am, thank you. So and I was at the airport and I got a call from her and she told me that she's making this anthology. And last year I was also a part of 2 other anthologies. So I had done 2 anthologies and I was like, okay, now this is new, and I'm going to be doing some interesting character again. But this time it was a lead, and also something which was way out of my comfort zone. I think I never expected to play a romantic role from whatever the kind of offers I was already getting.
Please don't forget to see the dimple on his face in the film.
Oh God.
You're focused on that.
Yeah. She made me like, "What dimple nikal?" I'm like, ah. But yeah, I mean, so I knew that this is going to be very, very experimental as an actor for me. To write me channel the romance, because romance is very misunderstood in terms of its portrayal. So yeah. I really wanted to be very sure of whatever I'm portraying can't be something which is borrowed. It has to be from the character. It has to be from the story and the world of that story. So that was the most so exciting part about it. And I knew that I would need a lot of help, and Ashwini ma'am actually really could control me and could make me show my dimples or probably own them. You would have your dimples, you have your smile, but you don't know how to own them. But that is something which she helped me with, and then I think the rest followed. Yeah, just like.
How lovely. Lastly, I just want to know from the both of you, it's just amazing how I mean, even though it's sad with the pandemic, we're all stuck at home, not being able to go to the theaters and all of that. But it's also amazing, like how I just said that I love anthologies. And with the kind of films that OTT has been bringing us, it's just amazing the kind of variety that we get to see. Do you think that this kind of a film would have got the acceptance from the audience had it been like a theatrical release? Do you see that happening at all?
I would. I just do feel that every film has its own journey. Every kind of story is made with keeping the nuances and what you could achieve in a certain kind of platform. And if the platform was for an OTT platform versus the cinema. Yeah. So we have written the story keeping that in mind. So the group viewing of a theater is amazing. I really miss that, and I would always miss that. I'm just waiting for the theaters to open. This was made only for Netflix and only for OTT.
Abhishek, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I think it's a very personal film, right? I think it's not a film where you're sitting with your friends and enjoying. It's something which you really want to probably, how do I put it? Give more focus, more trying to more understand the character more better when you are alone and watching it. Yeah. And I'm not saying that you can't watch with your friends. I mean, if you have great friends, then you can. Probably friends who you can share with, but not the superficial ones. But so that is what, it's not a superficial film, so it can't be watched that way. It can't be. So I think probably, I don't know, theatrical, no theatrical, but this is something which fits the medium perfectly. When you are alone at home and you want to watch something, and probably when you watch this, probably you might relate to it a lot more than in the theaters.
I agree. But I think for now, it's going to be releasing on the 17th of September, if I'm not wrong, on Netflix. And I'm really excited for everybody else to also watch it. And I'm also excited to watch the other two films, which I haven't seen yet. But I think it's just off to a great start. I really like the trailer as well. It's just like, it's very new, it's very different. And that is what, makes it very interesting as well. So I hope that everybody else also watches it on Netflix. I just want to wish you all the very best. Thank you so much for connecting, and good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
Love your energy.
Bye.
Thank you.